downtown, we let it go. Sunset high and a party slow. Blood rush in the haze glow. My head to cold.
Good day, everyone. Have you ever had a pet? Have you ever loved a pet? Have you ever felt a certain pain, an unbearable one, that is caused of something or from anyone? Do you believe that kindness isn't also for humans but also for animals? Today, I'm gonna be telling you a story about a certain strange yet very wonderful relation, a strong bond of human and animals. The title of the story is The Tiger's Son. Once, there was a widow living with his only son inside a deep forest in China. Her son is one of the tiger's hunter in their village. Following the profession of his late father, the son of Chenma is a registered tiger hunter in their province. His profits in his profession coming from the tiger's meat, bones, and skins are enough to provide for her mother. Everything was sufficient and well. But then one day, upon going to the other hunters seeking for another tiger to be caught, the son of Chenma was separated with his other co-hunters. Chenma, upon knowing the loss of his son, uttered desperately and asking for compensation about the loss of her only child, who was only her support. The hunters didn't agree. Instead, they murmured. They also talked about their needs. Upon knowing that Chenma's son is already dead, the hunters went out and killed the tigress. Upon succeedingly killing the tigress, the hunters decided not to give Chenma the profit. Instead, they brought the cub of the tigress and gave it to Chenma. The mother of the cub was the one who ate Chenma's son. Yet Chenma's heart is full of mercy and kindness. The cute little golden furball touched her heart. It is full of innocence and has nothing to do with the death of her son. Kindness of Chenma and the merciful heart made her realize the little cub is so innocent. Chenma, as a mother, with full of love, and by treating the little cub as her own little son, took care of the little cub. Since then, villagers would go to Chenma and bring some sewings in exchange with venisons and sacks of grains. The villagers, upon sewing the tiger that was once a little cub that isn't alarming, had then fully grown into a tiger. With the fears of the villagers, they agreed to kill the tiger. Upon knowing what the villagers are planning, Chenma furiously equipped herself with the armor of her child and all the hunting equipments of him. For the woman had told their husbands and the men of their village to kill the tiger. The hunters that are ready to kill the tiger had seen Chenma with full of gears, hunting gears, and the equipments of killing and hunting, and made them say that the old woman had become crazy and mad. Chenma told him, "My husband is already dead, and also with my son. I have no one left except for the tiger. Now you are going to kill him. I would go to the magistrate and beg him to let me adopt this innocent being." Upon reaching to the magistrate was a bit confused. "Madam, your request is unusual. It is something strange to be approved. Prove me something to convince me and let you adopt that certain tiger." Chenma, with a sobbing heart and a teary eyes, explained, "Your Majesty, the affection of me and that young little tiger had become deep. I am treating him as my own beloved son." Seeing Chenma begging to the magistrate, seeking for protection for the tiger, moved the magistrate's heart, allowing her to adopt that little tiger. Upon allowing Chenma to adopt that little young tiger, the magistrate requested a large copper to be put in the tiger's neck. There is a name embedded in it saying Fuchi, which means the tiger's son. With a heart full of gratitude, Chenma kneeled down 3 times as a sign of respect for the magistrate, for giving and for letting her adopt that little young tiger. Upon being granted by the request, Chenma and the tiger flew back to the forest. As months went by, the tiger had fully grown into a matured tiger, but still the playfulness of Fuchi, the tiger's son, has still remained. Chenma decided to put Fuchi in a cave where Fuchi can rest and at the same time can live. But with Fuchi having that affectionate feeling for Chenma as his mother, Fuchi keeps on visiting his adopted mother, bearing some gifts from his mouth. Sometimes a dead deer, twigs, dead rabbits, or essentials that Chenma needs in order to survive. And then, at the very old age, Chenma died. Fuchi's adopted mother died. Due to the tiger's affectionate love to his mother, Fuchi guarded the tomb of Chenma. The hunters noticed it, but never did a horrible thing to Fuchi. Fuchi is a good tiger who hadn't harmed any villager or even killed. With deeps of admiration, with the loyalty of Fuchi, being an adopted son of Chenma, they built a small statue of a tiger. It is put in the tomb of Chenma to commemorate the strong bond of Chenma and Fuchi. A very strange bond that had remained the kindness and the good heart of both characters. That is the end of the story, The Tiger's Son.
Downtown we let it go. Sunset high and a party start. Blood rush in the haze is low.